I recently did a video compilation of Super Series tractors at auction for 2023. However, the letter series built from 1939 to 1953, they were among International's best. They're often thought of as International's best. This is a compilation of those tractors at auctions for this year, so hope you enjoy it. Here's a Farmall M. This one's early. My goodness, this is early. The Magneto has a switch on the side like that when they're like that, and it's got the big filter, the W9 filter. It's an early tractor. This one's a very early M. These are a good tractor. Everybody loves a good Farmall M. Anyone who likes the Internationals. Serial number, I don't know what they did to this tag, but they buggered it up right where the number is too, so I'll have to go by casting. It says E19J, so yeah, it's 1940, I believe. 25J, so yeah, this is 1940 Farmall M. It's got the fenders, it's got the seats, it's got cutoffs on the back. Tire's not bad. So there you go, that tire's new. Here's a good old W6. So this isn't, you know what, this ticks me off. Serial number is 44108, which means we used to own this tractor. It had and they just, the owners who got like this grill was perfectly put on, they beat it up, and this is what ticks me off the most. They say it's seized up, but when the exhaust is uncovered, which it has, and I know who left it uncovered too, your engine's screwed in this part of the country, because the water gets in, goes in the cylinder, and freezes and breaks your block, and it's junk after that. So that's sad that happened to this tractor, but if you had another engine, this would be a nice tractor, because I know it's a good tractor. We used to have this one. It has the live hydraulics, and that's the thing, that's the one thing that W6 has that the M lacks, is the hydraulics. If you have a W6 with hydraulics, they're always live. It's got the belt pulley, it's got the hydraulics, it's got everything. You see, I built these wiring harnesses for it too. Good old Farmall M. This is a restored tractor. It's actually a pretty decent restoration, I see. Like 242,000 serial number, that's 1950s. 50, 51, somewhere in there. New tires all the way around. This is a nice Farmall M. Very nice M. They got a 60 amp. You see the hood's pulled over, so I think they must have an alternator under it, but in fact, I'm sure it's got, yeah, it's 12 volts. I bet it's got an alternator, but still it's got hydraulics, it's got the valve. This is a nice Farmall M. Yeah, it's 1016T 1950 is what it is, late 1950. So there you go, a very, very, very nice Farmall M. If you want a Farmall M, this is a good one. Here's a Farmall M. Front tires aren't great, but the back ones are really nice. It's got a steel pulley on it. We used to own this tractor, actually. They put a Schwartz wide front on it. 110/638. So they're around 45, 46 if I remember right. The back tires are decent. I put that seat on, the fenders and all that stuff. So there you go. This is a very nice, this is a nice Farmall M. Actually, it ran like a top when we had it. Here's a W6, and you see, this is why I hate alternators on old tractors, because they always butcher up the hoods to put them on. They don't do it right. 5.3 530T, so it's a 1950. Back tires don't look bad, like they got real micro checks in them, but they'll run a long time. Or that front tire looks good. It treads down, yes, but it's a good tire. That 37380 is the serial number of this 6. So it's definitely a 1950. This tire's cracked a bit more, but it'll still run a long time. Somebody put a stop button on there, probably, for the alternator. That's what they did. They just put another ignition switch on. So there you go, 1950 W6. Here's a Farmall H. Be nice and straight, but there again, the alternator hood butchering again. I don't care for that, but it doesn't look too bad the way they did that, really. This is an early H. Look at the screws for the grill. It's got the big filter. It's got the switch on the magneto rather than the dash. So 27J 1940. Somebody put W6 fenders on it. They homemade W6 fenders. Look at the tires on it. That's brand new tire, 12.438, which is about right to the 11.38. Front tire is good. This one's checked a bit, but that'll run. I wouldn't be scared of it. FBH 16191. So very early H. This tire's checked a bit, but then again, it's serviceable and not scared. I wouldn't be scared of that tire. Not for a while. You don't have to worry about it. You know, I think this is hand start, and they converted it to, like, that starter looks bigger than the original. They converted this to electric start. I think it was originally a hand start one too. Well, maybe not. It's got light bar. There you go, 1940 Farmall H. Here's a W6 with a buzzsaw. Needed a head gasket. 18792, so it'd be about 47, I'm thinking. Tires, they're again serviceable, but they're cracked. Like, they'd run a little bit for sure. Battery box is there, starter's not there though. You'd have to get a starter. And unlike, they're not the same as them. These are 3-bolt starters rather than 2. It's not a bad W6. The fenders aren't that bad. It's got the drawbar clevis on it. See, it needs a head gasket. It's got a 1430 tire on this side. Yeah, the back tires will need attention, but it's a W6 with a buzzsaw for cutting. As long as they hold there, if you're going to cut wood for them, the tires might be good enough. Needs a hood or a good straightening on this hood anyways. So there's a W6 for you. Here's a W9. Somebody put the grill, cut the grill out and put the screen in, have another one on it and bolted it in. Hood's not bad. Somebody put a coil on the magneto and made it a distributor is what they did. It had a belt pull and they took it off because you see that's the homemade cover. That front tire needs attention. They're always 750 18s on a 9. I've never seen a 9 anywhere else. Here's a 16930 rear. This looks really good. You see, they put a switch. Oh, there's the pulley gear right there. It comes with it. They just didn't have it. Seats nice and stuff. Fenders need a tiny bit of work, but they're pretty decent actually. It's got the original gauges, I think, or at least the proper IH ones. Here's another. This tire looks nice too. They're both 16.934s. Yeah, they put an alternator on. It's converted to 12 volt. This tire needs attention too. The front, you need fronts with this tractor. I'll look at the serial number. Let's see, 44,085, so I'm guessing it's around 49. And it is 914S, so it'd be a 49. And there's the alternator up there. These have room under the hood to put an alternator in without butchering them up, if you do it right anyways. Here's a WD9. This is a core. It's a parts tractor. I see it's beat up pretty bad. 62,885, so this is a 52, but this grill is not 52, it's an older one. It's got the right radiator for 52, but it doesn't have the right grill. The tank is beat up, hood's beat up, grill's beat up, fender's beat up. This is an old parts tractor is all it is. It's got a decent seat on, the platform is missing on the left side. It's just a parts tractor is all this is, so you'd have to buy it for scrap price probably. There you go. 1952 WD9, and it's uncovered, and I checked it and the motor's seized as near as I could tell. Here's a W4. I don't like the fact that the exhaust is uncovered. The grill and hood really aren't that bad. It's loose though. It's loose is a big deal. It's 15369 is the serial number. Oh, it's got W6. These are not W4 wheels. It's got split rims. Let's just see. This is an I4 is the way it is. It's not a W4, it's an I4. It's got Firestone 14924s on it, so it's got 24s rather than 26s. This would be about 46. In fact, I'm sure it's a 46 by the date code. It's P87P. Yeah, look at the platform. The seat is. Look at how the platform's done on this, and it's got a foot throttle on it. It's got a different shaped gear shift on it. It's got slightly different controls on it. And the platform goes above the PTO. There's no question, and the drawbar is heavier. There's no question this is an I4, and the fenders are different at the back. The back tires are good, the front ones are junk. The spark plug wires are off of it. But there you go. There's an International I4 1946. Here's a Farmall M. She's early, like it's got the cable for the shut-off for the magneto grounding switch. So this would be a 39 or 40. It's got those wide fenders on too, like they were manufactured. These aren't homemade, they're manufactured. It's fully on, it's nice and everything. This is well done. Got good rubber all the way around, like they're these brand new, no, but they're serviceable for a restored tractor. They're plenty good enough. This one's got the electric start on it. This tire's not as good, but it's there again. We just got a show tractor. Okay for a bit, but it will need attention. It's got double weights on it. You see, they did a real good job of extending the light bar. It doesn't look like that's ever been extended, but it has. It is 12104 is the serial number, so this the 1939 or 1940. I'll have to look in my book. But this is a decent tractor. This is well restored in my opinion. Here's a little shop mule. Restored one. These are based off a Farmall E. Or Super E, depending on the year. You see they got, this is like a power unit gas tank. WF Hebard Company, Hebard or however, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Yeah, they saw AL 1148. The engine serial number is FAA 175988. So this is a Farmall E. This is built out of a Farmall E. Put the implement tires on it. These are like for your little combines. This is a nice little tractor. It isn't entered. It is a Farmall E. It's just the built accessories to make it what it is. And it's very nice. It's new rubber all the way around. This is the battery box off a W4 Farmall each, and they just did a few things to make it their own. It's a very nice tractor, and it's got the front wheel weights on this one too. Here's a W4. Nice new tires on the front. 30,522. Ooh, it's missing the air cleaner pipe. But this is the 1951 W4. The back has good tread, but it's checked. It's still run a long time. Like, this isn't concerning to me. Drawbar's done a lot of work, probably ran a baler or something. It's got a nice pulley on it. This is about the right size, the size they usually have with them. So there you go, 1951 W4. Here's a Farmall H. Nice, a wide front one with nice new tires on the front, nice new tires on the back. FBH 304765, so that's gotta be 1950 or 1949, something like that. Nice tractor, nice straight H. Brand new tires on the back. What size are they? 11.238, so they're a little small. It's got the hydraulics. I think somebody put that on. Nice pulley on it. 211S, so it's a 49, this tractor. But they put live hydraulics on it. You see, they put a tank on and Grecian valves and stuff. And it never originally had the belly pump. This one, it's got their plugs and stuff in there. But new rubber all the way around. Nice straight, good looking, wide front Farmall H. So there you go. Here's a cubby with a sickle mower on it. Let's see what's the serial number. 1312. So it's a very early one. Now I gotta ask one of my subscribers, are these the correct decals for it, or is this a circle cub? With that lowest serial number, I think this could be a circle cub. It's got new rubber all the way around. This is a well restored tractor. Like, looks like, to me, like everything about it is correct. I don't think they did not cheap out on this. This is well done. This doesn't have the hydraulics, it's just got a hand lift on it. 8.324 tires on it. Yeah, this is a nice Farmall cub, it really is. This, and it comes with a sickle mower. Here's a W9. Nice new tires all the way around. The pulley is actually a little small for a 9, but it's got one. WCB 42014. So this is the 49, I think. Yeah, 714S is a 1949 date code. This is a nice tractor, it really is. Nice new rear tires and front tires. These are Firestone 16934s. Got 4 sets of wheel weights on this side, so you may have pulled with it. Look how nice a shape that drawbar is. This tractor probably hasn't done a lot of work really. Look how nice the fenders are. This is a nice tractor. A very nice W9. All new gauges. They mounted the light here, and you see he filled in the old holes. The back light on the 9 was originally mounted on here on the brace here, and this is they filled the holes in to make it look like this is factory. So, but yeah, nice. The 4 weights, new tires. It's got the, I can't tell if this is a homemade battery box, but it's a good battery box. It is the right one. The 9 battery boxes are a little bigger than the 6 or the M. They take a group 4 battery. This one, they got drained for some reason. Like you see, this isn't plugged, so there's no antifreeze in it. But this is a very nice W9. Nicely restored W9. Here's a Farmall H. There again, I don't care for the exhaust being uncovered. I'm pretty sure it sat in the shed all the time. 40,057 to be a 1940 model. By this serial number, I think they used the stop button. This one's a hand start one. This one never had. This one's never had electrics on it. It's a hand start Farmall each. Oh, this one does have the switch on the outside. I thought it'd be too new for that, but it does have the stop switch on the outside. So there you go. There's your, somebody put a PTO drive off the belt pulley. Yeah, 516J, so definitely a 40. So there's an early Farmall H for you. Here's an 8. It looks like they rebuilt the engine on it. Somebody put me at 12 volt and put an alternator. This engine has been frozen broke, but they obviously rebuilt it. It's so you know the block's been broke. They did a good job of fixing it, and I wouldn't be scared of that. The rubber looks really good on it. This has got the proper swinging drawbar. That's how they did these. In fact, it might be turned upside down from original. It's got an adapter out. My guess is the early ones of these had the 1/8" PTO. There again, this pulley gear is fixed. That they did a good job of it. Like, it's not perfectly straight. It's just painted. It's not a restored tractor in my opinion, but it's still a Farmall E, and there's been a lot of work done to it. It's got new tires on it and stuff. It's not a bad tractor at all. You can't say it's junk because it's not. So there's an 8. They say it's a 41, so we'll believe them. So this is a 41A for you. Here's a Farmall M. Front tires are, this front tire is very good. The other one will hold up. It's actually fairly straight. This is dinged a bit here, but that's fixable. FBK 156, 178. I'm guessing it's around the 47-ish. This tire is good on the back, really good. Where the 12/4/38. Both the back tires are good. See, this is not running. I know what's wrong with it. If anything, there may not be anything wrong with it at all. But this is actually a fairly decent Farmall M. And let's face it, is one of the best tractors ever built. The engine's loose, you see. I'm turning the I'm turning it so the engine's loose, so this tractor will run with a little bit of TLC, I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, I don't like the uncovered exhaust, but I hope the block's alright, but it's loose. If it would be seized if a block was broke inside, I think. So there's a 47M for you. Here are a couple of Farmall leaves. They're rough. They both this one's called the Super. They both advertise as Super A's, but they're not. This doesn't even have the hydraulic. This one's early. Ooh, this one was broken. This one was broken in half. Look at that. This one's just. There's a lot. This tractor's been to hell and back. Look at the welds on it, but see if it's loose. This is not by no means a Super A 1110J, so it's a 1940, so it's a very early A. It's got good tires all the way around though, so it's probably not that bad. Carburetor's missing on it. Just check and see if this thing's loose or stuck or what it is. Oh, there's a crank here. Got the crank with it, so you have a 1114J. This is 1940. It's no means a Super. This one never had electric start on it, I don't think. It's loose. This one's loose. So it's obvious it's not seized, so it's definitely runnable. I'll try this A. See if this one's loose. Yeah, it's not seized, but it's not far from it. These are Farmall leaves. This one looks better. This 1940 Farmall it's been abused. There's a serial thing. 40 FAA 43802 is the serial number of this one. The front end's rough, but the tires are all brand new on it. It's missing the carburetor. With loose, they'll probably run. It's just been buggered up and fixed, but look at the drawbar is broke on it too. It's got the pulley and PTO. So there's a Farmall E for you, a 1940. Tires are all really nice on it though. This one's got tires look good, but they're cracked pretty bad. Like we established already, this one's loose, but what did they do here? Looks like this is a power unit hood and they added to it or something. This one's rough, it's got car tires on the front. The FAA 125055 is the serial number. And it's a Warriors tractor, so this is either 44 or 45. I don't think they built any A's in 43. Ah, somebody put a 123 engine in this. Look at that, C123. So this has a power unit. It's not a power unit engine, or yeah, it is. You see, they put this piece in, but it's a C123 in it. Got the bolts in for the wheel weight. This one's not as rough, although they took the pulley off and the drawbar's been broke. I don't know what they did to these tractors to break the drawbar. They wouldn't do that on their own. There's a pair of Farmall A's for somebody. Oh, and look at that, this has been welded up too. So there you go. Here's a Farmall Cub, an early Cub. 33414. This one's a hand start one, it's got no starter, look at that. It's got elevators on it, just hand lift. It's got elevators on the front and back. It does have the PTO. Rubber's cracked, but it's new. Like it checks out that's brand new Galaxy. And it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's got a sickle mower, it's got the drawbar with it, it's got all kinds of stuff with it. This one's a better restoration than the D. This one's just a basic cub with a PTO. There's a nice little cubby for somebody. Well, God bless you all. See you in the next video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.